god. Terrible. Nope, not that. Way off in the no. Ah, it's fishing. Go away, oh my god. Fuck off. Fine. Can you not? Fuck's sake. Alright. Where is... Forgot to call my chocobo! Hello there, Epoch Memes! Hi. Why does this look so silly? Oh my gosh. Sorry. Okay, this barding is incredible in first person. Oh dear. Okay. Anyways, Epoch Memes, I need you to move. I need to talk to this guy. Okay, thank you. And me hands full of efficiency. Alright. Take one of me. You have to take one of me earrings and deliver it to the cook. Opilona. Why? Why am I taking away your earrings? Why am I giving away your earrings to the cook? Fuck. Homemade eel pies. use the term facetiously humble abode. Take the purse, hand it to the dancer. Okay. Three children to feed. Why? Ain't got time for the likes of you. Cote last said someone bring me a gift I couldn't refuse and stick me in a pitchfork. She weren't telling God's own truth. Here, it's supposed to have this bottle of wine. I don't want to know what the deal is with that Pario. Sure. Ag. Yo. Wine so old, no one can remember when it was bottled. The cork appears to still be intact. Still wouldn't trust it. Agree to board the Morning Star. Yeah, sure. Right. Nice bikini. Can I just jump? Oh dear lord. How do I get there? Jump. There. Probably not until Sunday. Cause, yeah, I have work, the next 2 days. So I can't go in the... So, Sunday. Fine girl and a fine woman, right. He would wish he'd catch chill on brisk ocean air. Right. Okay. How do you slide on a whole damn, like, outfit under the robe right in front of the dude? Like... Girl was in a bikini before this. What the fuck? It's I who shall be teaching this day. My lecture will focus on manipulation of reality through applied strategy. Right. See, you can't use glamour plates, outside of Sanctuary, though. God. Ow. I can't see. Raven little girl. Manual climb up for some magic and carry the damn thing. The strategy will win this battle. Prepare yourself, Dozmaga. Think your fancy magic's a match for my blade? You've got another thing coming. Let's take care of these guys first. Smaga now faces defeat. He will flee to the starboard rail. She says, narrating. Obvious. Next comes his attempt to escape into the sea. You think you're pulling the strings, do you? Think I'll dance to your tune? Well, I ain't falling for your bloody tricks. Sploosh. It is at this moment he notices the yellow jackets I had you summon in my explicit instructions to Railzern. Somehow. Why couldn't you have just gotten the yellow jackets to, like, come by sooner? Never mind. You're a fool to return, Dozmaga. I hear you're fond of shackles, so we brought a set especially for you. Fall. I got they're all on like flimsy little yachts. Like, the rest of the crew just don't care, huh? Like, did we actually manage to take out the entire crew? That concludes today's lecture. Thank you, Mark. This strategy would not have succeeded without your flawless execution. Which suggests that my tactics yet require more work. One must allow for some small deviation in performance. Right. Believe, however, that I now understand where my calculations went awry. It is not enough to wish to shape reality, one must also have a complete understanding of the reality one wishes to obtain. Okay. It is time I sought out our guild master and dragged him back by the ear to make him actually do his job, maybe? Sploosh. That... Are you going to manually swim to find the guild master? Oh, I see. She's running away with a girl. So dramatic. Ayo, running away with a girl at sunrise. And now they've left me with this whole big ship. Do we not get to keep the ship? We won the ship. We beat everybody. Beat a whole pirate crew for it. Do we not get to keep the ship? So rude. Yo, now you're down one Foseer as well as the Guildmaster. The air of mystery surrounding this otherwise ordinary sack is so thick it could suffocate an Aurochs. Okay, interesting description. The original owner needs a costume back. Okay. Even encourage Kelia to improve her combat abilities, although such will surely come in time, although she intends to study under the Guildmaster's direct instruction. Yeah, if she can find him and make him do his job. A new era in the invention and the art of Arcanima. Sure. I offer you a new technique, one I pray allows you to more readily drive back your foes on the battlefield. This trait is so colorful. Anyways, I'll need clues. 11, 20. Okay, that's Ruin 2! This one time at level 30. We have an intriguing matter to discuss, do we? Organizing yourself the finest minds in your order and ask for you by name. Have they? Tempering experience of defeating the primal Ifrit. Some curiosity as to how these scholars knew the extent of heroic exploits. Because the scions of the Seven Dawn are gossip mongers. Mitra! You're still the sister. Yeah. Equip that. Equip that. There. Oh. Gridania, right? She said, yeah. This is the power. I feel like I'm running into dead end. Okay, there we go. Wandering Falls Mobile. Wandering Mobile. What? Oh. He just gives me a Fantasia. Alright. Also, have I actually achieved anything? I can put on a fat chocobo head! And a goblin cap! And a ribbon! There's the water emote. Minion of light. Wind up warrior of light. Doggo. Ack. Okay. I want flower vet emote. Black Mage barding. Nah. Barding of Light. Wild Rose barding. Return to Oblivion. Do I have this on Kaishan? Huh. I need to remember to check. Anyways, let's get a doggo. Minion. Where's my command? Oh, right, I haven't actually, Doggo! Very teeny doggo. Why does his face look so flat? Anyways. Hi, Mitra. Remember the sons of Saint Koinak. Siphon the essences of the primals and manifest the stolen energies of a biddable ally known as an Eggy. Austerities of Flame. Sure, yeah, let's summon a primal. That's a great idea. Ah, frick. Fine. What a beautiful rock this is that I'm getting a really close up view of. Oh boy. Why are they making me drive straight through? Oh my god. I must be taking a different route than intended. It seems rather unlikely that they want you to like wander through level 45 areas just to get to your level 30 job quest. Oh hey, it's the Hildebrand Fate. Okay. This is very much... Wait, what? Hold on. Oh, there. Lamau. Huh? The map says there's a door! Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm gonna die. No, 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 no. I'm leaving. Goodbye. Why does it say there's a door? There's a shortcut. Shortcut via where? Because it clearly was not through there. Do I just have to drive down through this way? it seems like I'm going through an unintended. I guess, yeah, I guess down this way then. Right. The path to the west of the map, yeah. Ah! Okay. That's level 48. That seems again. Oh fuck. Okay. I'm alive? Hello. Bye! I'm leaving! Okay, I'm just gonna drop by that so I can attune. Oh, you meant this one! Labyrinth Guide to the Minotaur Mall. Ah! Yeah, that does make sense! That door does in fact lead down. Oh my god, okay. Look, there was a giant pathway, albeit leading right through level 48 mobs. Sand. All the sand. The weather is heat waves. Hello, Yumitra. Hi. Greetings to you once more, Mark. Summoners of old would perform these rites on land in which the naturally dominant element matched the aspect blah blah blah, etc, whatever. I don't care. I can think of no land more fitting in which to summon an incarnation Lord of the Inferno. Alright. Must insist that you accept this gem. It may appear of little worth, but within its faceted depths dwell the memories of long deceased summoners. I mean, no one entrusted me with any map. That's the problem. This nascent entity will appear before you unbound and hostile. It is your charge to overpower the Avatar and establish yourself as its master. The path of the summoner is not fraught with peril, and it becomes the easiest, most brain-dead job ever. Sure. Hello, mini Ifrit. You seem a lot smaller than I remember. Pray to beat this entity swiftly, Mark. Look, how about you help out then? Oh my god. Again. nails! They amplify fritz power! Yeah, this ain't my first rodeo, thanks. I saw Protect go up. Oh. Do I actually have to bother killing you? Where are you? Oh my god. Do you see Paladin on any of my jobs? The fire, born Eggy has admitted to your will. Amazing. Start his flame. Pray let us return to Apkalu Falls. Right. Do 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 do. Also, it sounds like a you problem. If you just embrace your inner tank. Also, what quest is this? Where are you here? Would grant you passage to the White Wolf Gate. Alright, sure. Yeah, I mean that's what we've been doing. Where the fuck am I going? Yep. Right way. Or not. Hmm? No. That's a dead end. Where am I going? Oh my god. That way. Hello. What's up? Rescue the lost art of summoning from the grasping mire of forgotten history. Pure are the essence of. Tame the willful manifestation of Ifrit's raging fires. Right. Next, fix your gaze upon claiming a servant of unyielding stone. Uh-huh. Topple the Lord of Crags, and we made progress to the next stage of a historic research. Fair fortune to you, Mark. Right. Armory unlocked, yay! Summon unlocked, yay! I has job. I am no longer unemployed. I have a job now. Ta-da! Okay. Now to actually add my soul crystal. Wait a minute. Where did it go? Oh. Is it in my inventory? Yes, it is. Candy. The forbidden candy. Just going to did I do to my bars? What the fuck? Okay, never mind. I've done some weird shit. Okay. Da 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 da. I also need to fix my portrait. Wait a sec. Fuck. I shouldn't have deleted the gear set. I had. Oh no. I forgot that the portraits were tied to the gear set. I needed to copy it over to Summoner before deleting that. Oh well. I will. I don't even remember what my Arcanist portrait was anymore. Shite. Okay. I'll have to remember to copy it over when I do Nin. Okay. Speaking of, time for Nin. Bet you didn't know that either. And now you do. And now you can avoid making the same mistake that I did. Hello. Make me a weeb! Final missing treasure. Bugger me if you don't look ready to mill an entire crew of sods by yourself. Been in that you are, because we have finally uncovered some hard facts about that lost treasure. It won't be long now before we cloy the win in peace and put this daft challenge to bed. Alright, gather the other codes are meeting, so let's get down to it. Oh, I forgot we had to resolve this nonsense first before I can become a weeb. At long bloody last, the Black Sarcophagus has given up its secrets. Underfoot, you got some news for us? Aye, Jack. I think half our troubles in whittling the truth of it lay in calling this nasty thing a treasure. Black Sarcophagus ain't no dimber bauble. It's the mark. What's L-I? What's L? 20? No, 20 is just XX, ain't it? Fuck if I can remember. Anyways, a bleeding prototype explosive what was bidden from an Imperial transport vessel. And even though it ain't that big, maybe the size of a small cargo box, they say the blast it have enough kick to incinerate a bloody behemoth. Alright, nice. Seems the Guardians meant to start production at their factory in La Noche, then distribute the mines through Castrum Marinum. Lucky some plucky privateer cloyed the prototype en route, then, eh? Experimental weapon. That explains why the Thalassocracy was so bleeding eager to bid at that auction, and so reluctant to share the details with us. At least now we know the what, but there's still the question of the where. The Curs delivered their bidden goods to the reformists, that much is certain. What happened to the sarcophagus after that, though, we ain't so sure. There were no reports or huge explosions of the like, so either the executioners still had the mine, or they peddled it to some other buyer. The reformist faction came together out of their shared hatred for the Admiral and her ways. I'm guessing they didn't employ that bomb just to sell it. What is it, Lonnie? Letter for you, Jack. Say this is urgent. Letter? Who's it from? The old man. Found it while I was sorting through our daily deliveries. Which old man? How many old men do you know? Let's see now. Come to Talaos, I have urgent news. I've never known the old man to summon a customer. No one's seen him at his usual haunts for a while, so do you reckon this is some rum morsel he's dug up just for us? Is a trap! Aye, could be. Mark, you and me are headed to Talaos. Underfoot, Vicky, be here to take another step, pinning down the location of the sarcophagus. Then that's good news, but my gut is telling me otherwise. Mine too. It's a trap. Also, why did my egg fall off? Yeah. Y'all keep sending me to places that I haven't been yet. Alright. Camp Bronze Lake, I can take a ship from there. Alternatively, I can also go via Alaport. Either one works. Which one's closer? Probably that. Oh my god, this is so mildly horrible to drive through in first person. Actually, it's not that bad. It's got a path. Junkmonger. Fairy skimmer, hello. One's going to shop Bomimarun? Adventure gift 40 gil. Okay. Did I go to the right place? Yes, I did. There we go. Alas. Oh! That's a big crab. Crab. A bumble beetle. Cute. I hate this place. This place makes me motion sick for some reason. I'm not even entirely sure why. The mill needs mending. We need concern ourselves with not more. The mill needs mending. We need concern ourselves with not more. What is happening? Are you guys a cult? The mill needs mending. The mill needs mending. Are y'all okay? Rabbit Rattata. As much... A very tiny Lalafell NPC. NPC, mind you. Named Rabbit Rattata just ran by. I have so many questions. Oh wait, no, dump. Hello? Nope, not here. Where? I hate this place. I hate it. I hate this place. Where do you want me to go? Oh my god. Down that way? Ah, yes, there you are. Hello, bump memes. Let me just add another half hour. Bloody executioner, deck. Hello, you're dead. You're wasting time, darling. Be open that Scragg's wrinkled throat bells go. You cross the bloody executioners and you get what's coming to you. Did you like our message? We wasn't sure you'd fall for it, but a little mystery goes a long way, eh? Aw, now don't be like that, darling. Me and me mates didn't have much choice. When the boss says go play with the rogues, then we gotta go play with the rogues. After all, we never asked you to come ruin our game now, did we? And don't give me no long-winded speech about your precious code. The reformist vision stretches far beyond what them tired old rules is good for. Once Captain Sibir takes command of the executioners, he'll give us back the teeth we lost when we submitted to the Admiral's leash. We'll be terrors of the sea once more, free to rove and plunder in a new age of pirate glory. And I'll bathe in blood to see that age come to pass. I'll kick down your shite stinking code and have all you sneaky heads on the chopping block. Like hells you will, the only sentence what's being passed today is yours. Hey Jack. Well, hello there, darling. Oh, excuse me. Well, hello there, darling. Ain't you a fine looking lad? I've heard all this prattle afore. Free to pillage and plunder, is it? Aye, it all sounds grand, but you don't think of the price. That shite stinking code is the only thing what keeps you bloody coves from milling one another. Without it, without the mincer to call home, you'd be adrift in an ocean of quarrels. But if you're so keen, what the fuck is a quarren? If you're so keen to keep company with the dead, I'll be sudden happy to oblige. You was prettier with your gob shut, but I can see I'm out of my depth. Here. Are you? You're a Marauder. What kind of lousy excuse of a Marauder are you? As much as I'd like to lop off your noggins, I'll have to be satisfied with dragging two of ye out into the wilds. Kept ye, well, out of the way, haven't I? Out with it then. Gah-ha-ha-ha-ha! Ain't it obvious? You stubborn crags is looking to swipe our new toy, and my job was to stall ye. The captain has the mine with him right now. He's set to show the rest of the executioners that he's got the stones to sit in the leader's chair. And what better way to do that than executing the bitch what snapped the chains on our crew? He's talking the Admiral himself. You're planning to blow up the command room, ain't you? Aye? You have me permission to panic. Of course, if you'd rather stay clear of the city, I'd be glad to keep you company right here, sweet meat. Gah-ha-ha-ha. Right. Wait. Think you can stop Captain Asibir? If you spout yourself some wings, then you might still make it. Gahaha. I have a teleport spell. You know that, right? It's a rather instantaneous teleport spell too. I can't stop laughing at the Leviathan barding like head on. It's so funny. Sorry. Got this man more at our mercy, but she seems to be enjoying herself. I better drag her back to the guild and see what other information she'll spill. I'll need you back in Limsa as well, but you business at the foremast first. You should find Captain Milala at her post there. Forget about the sudden challenge and tell her everything we know. Unless me judgment's well off kilter, she'll do what needs to be done. One moment. Ow, 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 ow. Sorry. Just want to grab. Let's see. I've sworn I had chips. Yes. What I do for rain? Come over to Singapore. You get plenty of it. It's very easy. For rain, all you need to do is come to Singapore. Are we only counting the ones where we engage in like group content together, or individual alts? Because there's also Volnstein, who is currently at the Hades fight. Although Volnstein does have war, but I consider Volnstein primarily Nin. Wee bonk. Oh, you're one of Jack's rogues. You kind of steal the sorrows, have you? No. The Admiral, you say? And you are sure these fiends are in possession of the sarcophagus? I must deploy more sentries at once. Do not think this voids our challenge, rogue, and you can relay as much to your impudent guildmaster. I suppose you can thank him for the warning as well. Wow. Have y'all considered just like moving the Admiral out of the command center? As opposed to like just running around and getting a Lalafell that's all the way out there. Hello. So Jack is on the move? Benny. I've been listening to that adult pirate cackle since I got it back to the sisters, but she's given us not what we didn't already know. Whoops! And we know more than enough. I say we rally the rogues and go after that mine before it blows up in our months. Right. Leader of the reformers is Captain Sibir is planning on milling the Admiral with bang, then my guess is he'll be aiming to demolish the entire command room. You know the mizzenmast, eh? Tell what holds the grounding wrench in the bulwark hole? The Admiral's bridge and her command room are right at the top of it. Then you got the district what surrounds the mizzenmast. That's the busy beaten heart of the city. Even the threat of an attack, you can't just seal it up in a blink of an eye and call the whole thing Bob. Try to explain... How about you call the whole thing Frank instead? Try to explain the dangers that calls what live and work there, and then you'd have a frightened, stampeding mob on your families. Near that, the only option is to have ice snelching every approach to the tower. I mean, consider doing an evacuation anyway. Imagine if this were, like, in the real world, it was like, oh, there's a bomb. I don't want to tell anyone about it because, it might cause them to panic. So, we're just gonna keep quiet about it and hope that we get to the bomb first. Victory. Wait, what? Where is my position in the Owl Castle? Where is it? Oh my god. Okay, wrong place. Not the drowning bench. Destination. Fuck, pick the Grand Knights rolled in thick. This will make things interesting. Our presence in the streets is far too thin. Where are the reinforcements I ordered? My apologies, Captain. There just aren't any more soldiers to spare. The bulk of our forces has already been assigned to guard not only the Admiral, but a number of other high-ranking personnel as well. Unacceptable! What could Commodore Rayner be thinking? There are dangerous criminals stalking the city as we speak. I mean, it's not like he can magically conjure up men where there aren't any. Call in squads from the outposts if we must, but I want to see our security tightened and populace properly protected. I see the alliteration there. But Captain, we can't be certain the pirates' plan hasn't changed. If we consider the possibility that they switch to a target outside the walls, it would be folly to weaken those defenses. You've made your point, Sergeant. Return to your post. Once all is lost, it's far too late to question what one should have done. About that. Bonk. You seem troubled, sir. Perhaps I can be of assistance? Assist. Done. Ah! Lol. I've been dying to meet you, lass. Aye, keen to set sights on the bold yellow belly of what cost our crew a fortune in Olden coin. You're an executioner! One of Isevir's men. You strayed too far into a world you don't understand, lass. Your eyes is fixed on the light of justice, leaving you blind to the chasm opening up at your feet. Man, villainy is really poetic. Lamau. Rule number 1 of combat: never turn your eyes on your enemy. Never turn your back on your enemy, rather. At least they'll say you died with your boots on. But was that a worry? The yellow belly won't be bothering us no more, Captain. As for the mine, the lads will have it primed in front of the wench by the time you get there. Good. Not long now before we drag the bitch Admiral, her pretty tower, and all his simpering curs down to the bottom of the sea. Then I'll raise the flag on the ruins of the mizzenmast and lead our brethren and return to the old ways of blood and plunder. Blood. Blood. Hello. Should not have had that lash bottle. Bottles? The white fish gonna kill me. Eh? What's that then? Not after the command room. They mean to bring down the entire tower. Didn't we already know this? If the mizzenmast falls, the bridges will follow. Half the city will. But please, you must help me. The danger, far greater than we. Bloody hells, is she alive? Oh, no, I didn't see nothing. Didn't see nothing. Please, you must send word. Someone must be told. Wait. How did you? Your valiant and forthright weapon. You could hear that single pistol shot from miles away. Weren't hard to guess what happened. And I guess like no one else in the city is worried about a gunshot going off in the middle of the city. I poked the yellow jackets on my way over. A healer will be along shortly. Then, that means we've only one last thing to do. We have never been allies, but I beg of you. Yeah, I mean, this is the city. I don't care about you. You must stop them. Save the city. No shit. Ah, lass, you know you don't need to ask. Taking down mad cause and biting back what was bidden is our job. Blech. You all set then? Erp. I may fail this one because, like, I remember the first time I did this, I got lost and couldn't find the last bomb. Ready, Jack. Always. go cloy the sarcophagus and fit icy beer for a new coffin. First learn how to hold your weapons properly. Reverse grip is terrible. Oh, hello. You know what? Because I couldn't decide. You know how I hate tracking down stragglers? Right. What even is that? Wounds are bleeding. Sounds like I need to blood. Hello. Summon now, strike. Only 3 minutes till the show begins. Watch me. Smash them detonators. Second round going up and down. Alright. Yay. Hello. Oh, I have to kill him. Right. The fact that I'm hearing some battle sound effects all over the place is very distracting. I think... Okay, so there's one down there. There should also be one down there. Yep, there we are. Hello. Yo. Black sarcophagus detonating at 90 seconds. Light on the mine window! Arm disabled sarcophagus! You're welcome. Damn you rogues and your swiping code, I have your bloody heads for this, you can try. Hello? Back. Home gang! Good. Unable to move until effective. Alright. I like how he decided to whole gang chain me and then do absolutely nothing with it. Alright. Even part of my plan is king among pirates. Status report? We're good. Mine has been disabled and the engineers should have it safely removed. Our soldiers sustained some injuries in the Battle of Formus, but none fatal. Also, the Admiral sends us sincerest gratitude. Look, there she is. That's Captain Milala, the hero of Limsa Laminsa. Are you recovered from your wound, Captain? We heard how you very nearly lost your life stopping that horde of pirates from blowing out the mizzenmast. 3 cheers for the Yellow Jackets. Our city would be lost without you. But wait, that's not how it... Sergeant, what of the rogues? Did they survive the battle? Yeah, we're fine. I don't rightly know, Captain. All we found near the sarcophagus were reformists, either dead or strung from the rafters. Lol. Alive then. 'Twould seem we are deeply in their debt. Captain? Might I have the silver saurus from you now? We've been ordered to hand them over to the Commodore along with the black sarcophagus. Heh, about that. Why, of course, they're right here. The earrings! I could have sworn I was still... He wouldn't have. He stole them from me while I lay dying? You were fine. That cad! I knew he was not to be trusted. Yeah. Keep an eye on them indeed. I should have known. And like, just across the way... Are you sure about this, Jack? We should have cleared the sarcophagus as well. I think she's earned it, don't you? If it bothers you that much, think of it as a trade. If you ask me, they look a bit daft. Well, I didn't ask you. So the jackets ended up with mine, and we got the diamond and the earrings, which means victory belongs to the rogues guild! Do you think Malala will leave it at that then? I get the feeling we ain't done with her yet. I'd say we're done with our challenge, but you never know when our paths will cross again. We just have to see what Limsa's underbelly spits up next. Aye, the city ain't ever quiet for long. Well, it's been a pleasure working with you, Mark. If I ever need a trusty pair of stabbers by my side, I'll know who to ask. Stabbity. I'm off as well. Blood and starving I am. Don't forget to yaffle a bite when you can, eh, Mark? Best head back to the sisters too, before the shrew decides she'd rather hear us cry cockles. The fuck does that mean? Been at work, Mark. Be seeing you soon. We can do that too! And it's suddenly day again. Ugh. There a reason why you fishing in a bikini, girl? You looking to hit inside? Yeah. Hello? Where did everyone else go? Oh there, Mark. It'll be nice to finally have a bit of rest, eh? The job never ends, but even a dimber damber like myself needs to breathe every now and then. And your adventuring mates must be wondering where you've got to. That was a proper long assignment, but I'm glad you decided to see it through. You've proven to be a stalwart protector of the code, even if this ain't truly your world. When you walk back into the Lightman's, you'll have to find your own code to uphold. And when you do, you'll have the skills you learned in the shadows to help you defend it. Launch. Well, that's more than enough prattle out of me. Your travels might take you far and wide, Mark, but no, you're always welcome here at the Sisters. Aww. I honestly love the road quests. They're they're very cute. 18, 18, 17, 13, 13. I need the upgrade to these other things more. Crit then. Steel knives. Excuse me. Okay. Now I can turn into a weeb. Jack is just the job for a Dimber Cove like yourself. Ah, Mark, keeping your staff sharpened, I hope, because I've got a job to be done, and I reckon the Dimber Damber what put the executioners on the chopping block is just the one to do the doing. Okay, what the hell does Damber mean? What does Dimber mean, for that matter? Actually, I'm kind of curious. Like, what is a Damber? Ah, the leader of a band of thieves, miscreants, or gypsies. What does the noun Dimber Damber mean? Thanks, OED. OED tells me the earliest known use and does not tell me what it actually means because I apparently need a subscription. Lamau. But apparently, like, it's a set phrase, Dimber Damber. Dimber Damber. Is, yeah, the leader of a band of thieves. Miscreants or gypsies. Leader of a group of thieves or vagrants. Dimber Damber Upright Man. Okay. Well, why are you calling me the Dimber Damber? I ain't your leader, man. My men have sighted some shifty types around the wine portal late. Not code-breaking curs, so far as I know, and that's the rub. We don't know half as much about them as I'd like. They claim to be simple peasants, refugees from some far-flung realm, but I don't know many peasants what skulk about in the dogments as much as they've been doing. So long as they're not breaking the code, they can do as they please, but being who we are, it falls to us to look into the matter and make sure that all's bob. As my gut tells me, this may be a two-rogue job. I've sent Underfoot on the head, so pull on your best beater cases, head to Wineport, and meet him there. Okay. This ain't the time for prattle, Mark. Ah, well, fine. I missed you. Mark, when Jack said he'd be sending one of the girls' canniest coves along after me, I had a feeling it might be you. Now, I'd love to tell you old Underfoot's already whittled this whole scrap on our friends, but the truth is, I've turned up more questions than answers. They came to hail for the South Seas Isles, but me little birds at Mealvan's gate swear to last man that that's some piss-poor Murray. There's no record of any such ship sailing into port. Looks like it falls to you and me to take a closer snill, Jay. Hope you brought your sharpest stabbers. There's no telling who we're... Did you hear that, lad? Either old Underfoot's gone daft or some more just screamed out dear life. Something tells me our little house is about to take a turn for the interested. What say we go see what's what? Have mercy! I am but a simple milkmaid with not a single guild to my name. Uh-huh. Rest easy, lass. My friend and I don't mean me, you know, harm. I must say, you've got me curious. Just what in the name of the 12 happened here? I just come to town to purchase some supplies. No sooner had I walked through the gates than I was suddenly accosted by 3 burly drunkards who demanded I hand over all my possessions, and then you proceeded to beat them all unconscious. To my good fortune, it seems the men had partaken a bit too heavily. When they saw the meager contents of my coin purse, they began to squabble among themselves. Fist fight ensued, and before I knew it, 3 men were lying on the ground as you see them now. Sounds like Namea smiled upon you today, lass, though I might suggest you be a bit more careful on your next visit. All manner of scurvy sorts frequent these parts, and you'll find that not all of them blundering backwards like your friends here. Thank you for your concern, good sir, and rest assured that I will take your words to heart. Good day to the both of you. Well, my account of the girl's wits strike you. Seems like an upright lass. Mummery, I say. You two? I was thinking the very same. Squabbling amongst themselves? Just look, there's barely a scratch on any of these loads. I wagered there's more to rum doxy than she's letting on. Come, let's go on the dragon and see what you might be hiding. What's with the constant camera, like, twitches? Also, hello, Karasu. That. Ooh, that's on my hunt log. Hello. Oh, I just needed. No, I did need. I do need 3 of them. Okay. Another one. There we go. Hello. Right mess we've got here. You reckon these codes got on the wrong side of our lass? One thing's for sure, there are no more peasants than you and I. One look at those stabbers tells me as much. I have failed. I beg of you, take this and return it to Master Oboro, to Lady Tsubai. It's too late, the poor soul's dead. As for the stone, your guess good as mine. Lucky charm swords, may I? Anyway, we best start moving our dew beaters before the last gets away. Footprints lead in the direction of Lanosha. Okay. Speak with the queer maid. Where are we? Oh my god. Alright. Camp Bronze Lake. Is it easier for me to walk up? Yeah, it's probably easier for me to walk up rather than tell. Oh, there. Okay. Nope. Go away. Oh, stop. Can you not? Fine! Fine! Alright, alright. Fuck off. Yo. She hides behind a tree, as if that could hide her from me! Hey, got us. Love the green highlights. Very stylish. She didn't really think she could fool me with those silly rags, did she? Or did she? Perhaps she's not as clever as we believe. And a mysterious savior rushes to the damsel's defense. Such chivalry, such compassion, such folly. Little does he know that the girl is more than capable of taking care of herself. And right on cue, Overall, the dim leaps onto the scene to save his dear little swallow in the most unsurprising surprise attack. In the most unsurprising surprise attack the realm has ever seen. Cease your ramblings, Karasu, before I rip that tongue from your bloody beak. Yow! Our hero is wounded. A stab through the heart. His childhood friends stand before him, blades drawn and hate in their eyes. Oh, the tragedy of it all. The audience sobs. And what's this? A couple of bit players who have forgotten to leave the stage? Did no one tell them their part in the play is long since over? Yo. Oh-ho! And the faceless rogue shows surprising skill. Perhaps he yet has a role to play? I will say this much, unlike a certain someone, at least you intrigue me. Flattered. But other matters demand our hero's attention, and so the first act must draw to a close. Come, my pet. Wait! Karasu! Ever quick to retreat, that one. The two gentlemen from Wineport? Did you follow me here? Yeah. Beg pardon, miss. My friend and I are here on behalf of the beautiful sisters, and you, sister, have some questions to answer. I've lived on the underbelly of society long enough to recognize when a man's more than he seems, so make this easy for us, lass. Just who exactly are you, and what are you doing here? And here's hoping for both your sakes that it doesn't involve breaking no code. So you're the rogues of whom I've heard so much. Forgive me, we were remiss in not seeking you out sooner. Very well, shall know all there is to know. What? How have you heard of the rogues? Aren't the rogues supposed to be, like, secret? What do you mean, heard so much about? You're not supposed to hear anything about us. My name is Oboro, and she's oh, whoops, sorry. She is Tsubame. We hail from a village in Doma, several thousand miles from across the sea. We are, but perhaps you have no word for what we are. In our own tongue, one might call us shinobi. Doma? The Imperial Province? Yeah. The same, though it did not have to be so. Our countrymen fought with honor against the might of Garlemald. What we lacked in number, we made up for with martial prowess. It was a battle we could have won, had we not been betrayed by one of our own. Our every secret, our every move known to our foe, the tide of battle turned on the morrow. Thousands of our countrymen were slaughtered, and at day's end, Doma remained under the imperial yoke. The traitorous Kerr joined the imperial ranks as chief of the covert operatives, or so they say. That is the man you just met, Karasu, though I am loath to call him a man. To this day, he whispers in the ears of the Guardians, making a mockery of those who once called him friend and brother, but no longer. We have come to Eorzea at our village elder's behest to see that Karasu pays for his crimes with his life. Come to mill a treacherous rook who blew the gab on his comrades? You sound like a right bin cove. Consider old Underfoot impressed. Forgive me, this land and this tongue are still new to us. Nonetheless, we were able to lure Karasu here. More than a few of our comrades gave their lives in the effort. And now this. Was their sacrifice for naught? Man, we gotta stop picking up shiny rocks from everywhere. Ah, you have my gratitude. When one of our kind falls, tradition dictates that we return their soul to the village, that it may rest with our ancestors. What? Our fallen brother's soul calls out to this man? Could it be a sign? Are we fated to fight as one? I would make you an offer. We will instruct you in our art, the art of ninjutsu. In return, you will share with us your knowledge of this land, that it might serve us in our mission. But Oboro, he is not Doman. He is not of the village. Look around you, Tsubame. Our brothers and sisters are fallen or gravely wounded, and today's failure makes it all too clear. We cannot hope to stand against Karasu without knowing the lay of the land. Can't say I'm thrilled at the prospect of losing a dimber damber like yourself, but hells, in my younger days, I'd been keen to try my fams at some of those techniques myself. And the more my waddle's taken, the more these two strike me as Benar and Benar folks. The conjugation of Bene. If you're keen to land them your daddles, I'll not be the one to stand in your way. If you would know more, come to the dock storehouse at Raincatcher Gully. We shall await you there. Why does OBS keep disappearing my chat? What the fuck? Who'd have figured, eh? Anyway, the choice is yours, Mark. In the meantime, I'm going to get back to Limsa and report to Jack before he comes and gives me a good clap in the knob. Walk. Okay. I'm gonna go follow these strange people and turn into a weeb. Oh, fuck off! Oh my god! What is your problem, dude? Heaven's sake. Tradition forbids us from sharing our art with those from outside our village, yet watching you hold your own against Karasu today, I cannot deny your potential. Okay, thank you. And so we meet again. Am I to take your presence to mean that you have chosen to accept our offer? Thank you. I speak not only for myself and Tsubame, but for our entire village when I say that you have our profound gratitude. What I would tell you next, I would tell you out of the earshot of strangers. Byakubu has been instructed to let only trusted visitors through the doors behind me. When he speaks to you, Ayame, you are to answer Kaede. What the fuck? You need not know what the words mean, only that they will grant you entrance. Ayame. Kaede! Hey! Welcome, friend of Oboro. What is it you would ask of me? What do you do here? I call you Ray. I'm a shinobi like my father before me. My father lost his life in battle and the Guardians invaded our land, leaving me alone in this world. Okay. I am but a genin. the least experienced of our kind, and Oboro insists that I am still too young for battle. I believe I am ready, but I do not question his judgment, and so I assist in what ways I can while devoting myself to his training. To my training, rather. Oboro is a true shinobi, strong in body and mind. As a teacher, he's stern yet gentle. I look up to him as an elder brother I never had, as did many in my village. Let's first step forth and accept this mission. For many of our kind join in with the strength and wisdom of years, who chose to stay at home in the village rather than chase the trade to this far-flung realm. Yet Oboro insists there was not a moment hesitation in his heart. The elders eyed him skeptically. Perhaps they felt his experience and ability did not measure up to his ambition. But I know different, and when Oboro returns home, his mission complete, the elders will know what I know. My people are the descendants of an ancient clan that traces its origins back to the age of war and strife. Blah blah blah, martial arts, defend themselves, land of chaos, blah blah, etc. etc. Recognized by YT warlords enlisted to serve us. Serve from the shadows, performing assassinations, espionage, and other such disagreeable yet indispensable duties. The shadow, the grass, the silent ones, those who see but are not seen. They were known as the grass. That's a new one. In time, as our existence became widely known and accepted by the greater populace, the people came to know call us by a single name, Shinobi, the hidden. Blah da da da, ritual hand gestures called mudra, blah, etc. etc. Lethal attacks. For example, when a shinobi loses concentration and forms a mudra, it has been known to summon forth a curious rabbit-like creature from dimensions unknown. Is the rabbit a void sent? Ah, I can see it even now, that toothy grin staring at me, mocking me. Oh, that I would never lay eyes on one of those foul creatures again. Okay. Welcome, Mark. You stand within the provincial base of operations my people has established in your land of Eorzea. May not look like much, either without or within, but that is precisely the point. We find it an ideal vantage point from which to observe the comings and goings of Karas and his men without attracting undue attention to ourselves. I mean, you can only do that if he happens to very conveniently walk by. My fallen brother saw you as a worthy inheritor to his soul. To honor his memory, I entrust it to you. But soul alone will not make you a shinobi. No, this will require training of the body and mind. Our art, the art of ninjutsu, originated with our ancestors many years ago. Since then, it has been passed down with each generation, mother to daughter, father to son. We draw power from the world around us, the heaven, the earth, and the hearts of men, and channel this power into physical form. I am told that this is similar to the concept of Aether, was it? I must confess that Eorzean words and ways remain unfamiliar to me. How does one channel this power, you ask? Through the use of mudra, hand gestures that call forth each of the three forms of energy of which I spoke. First mudra I will teach you will call power from the heavens. In Doma, we call this Ten. You are eager to learn, yes? Attune your soul to that of my fallen brother, then approach me once more. It is then that your training will begin. Oi. Candy! Shiny candy. Okay. But bonk. I can't see the bunny! No. Ben. Anyways. Yes, I can sense it. Though you are not of our blood, the soul of my people is strong in you. You are one of us now, a shinobi. And yet your training has only just begun. Heed my words well, Mark, for the shinobi blade and mind in one. The weak mind gives rise to a weak blade. The false mind gives rise to a false blade. For the mind that is strong and true, that blade will know no equal. Such were the teachings of my master, and his master's master before him. The shinobi must keep presence of mind at all times, or his blade may well be one of grass. See, I thought we would call the grass. That is the lesson of the mind. Now we shall begin the lesson of the body. You will recall that the art of ninjutsu involves using hand gestures called mudra to summon the energies of heaven, earth, and men. Ten, chi, and jin in the Doman tongue. Myriad techniques can be unleashed depending on the mudra you combine and the order in which you do so. But perhaps I am getting ahead of myself. A child must learn to walk before he can run. Can we learn to run? To begin, I would see you master your first mudra. 10. The mudra of heaven. Summon the energy of the heaven and project it forth, and from your hand will fly a flaming star, or Fuma Shuriken. Outside of the storehouse, you will find a Mokujin, a wooden man of the sort traditionally used in Doma for training. Do as I told you and strike a Fuma Shuriken. I will observe your technique from a distance. Okay. Hello. Yeah. Sup? Yeah. Okay. Hop! Fuma Shuriken! Okay. Yes, that will do, Mark. Clearly we did not misjudge your potential. Perhaps you have also felt your body becoming lighter. This is but another benefit of your training. You may find yourself able to dance through the air with your blades drawn, but be mindful. True shinobi sees that no movement is wasted. You demonstrated your skills well against the wooden man, but wood does not strike back. Your next opponent will not be so docile. Prepare yourself. Right. Use your Fuma Shuriken to dispatch them from safe distance. Summon a great beast for your next challenge. Remember, you must maintain presence of mind, no matter blah blah blah. Alright. Oh, that was fast. Where the shit? Oh. Ow. Final challenge, I shall be your opponent. Let us see how well you have learned. Alright. Oh, God. I see. What Oboro means to say is that he's not seen anyone master the fundamentals of ninjutsu with such swiftness. Is that not so, Oboro? That's a whole last sentence! I am capable of speaking for myself, Tsubame, but it is true. Mark has exceeded even my own expectations. His blade slices through the air as a fish glides through water. But that is enough training for the day. Are you sure? Can you just teach me the other mudra while I'm here? Please? Now it's my turn to be the student, and you're the teacher. I would learn the way of yours. You will instruct me, yes? You have my gratitude, Mark. Wow. First, I would better know the terrain of Lano. Is something amusing? My bow? I see. Who would have thought a simple gesture of courtesy would be so complicated? Like this, is it? Urgh. Forgive him. Oboro has not been quite himself since coming to these shores. It would seem that neither the food nor the climate agrees with him. Aww. Let us not forget the stink of those infernal has-birds. All the more reason for us to complete our mission swiftly and return to more hospitable environments. Rude. Anyhow, Mark, that should suffice for the day. Practice well your ninjutsu and return when you are ready for your next lesson. APOC memes smells perfectly nice and homey. Thank you very much. It would seem you have some practicing to do as well. Okay, that's it. And that is perfect timing because it is 1 in the morning. No faith. My mind is very elastic. They said I picked it up with greater swiftness than anyone he's ever seen. He can totally teach us all 3 ninjutsu at once. But yeah, it's 1 in the morning. I'm going to sleep. So, bye!